Hey Pisces, welcome to your March 14, 2021 to March 20, 2021 reading. So we're going to jump right into this. Keep in mind, this is just a general message. It may resonate with you, it may not. If it does, press like. If it doesn't, it's okay. You may want to look at some of my other readings to see if anything there may resonate with you. Maybe your story, maybe not be your story, maybe some other Pisces story. But we'll go and get right into it. So I pulled out some oracle cards for you, and the first one I pulled out was from the butterfly deck, and it says body changes. And the way I'm getting that is that you've noticed that you're not the spring chick you used to be, meaning you're not 16 anymore. You're starting to realize that, age is catching up and that, you have to make some changes. Your first card is the Seven of Cups in the recent past. And I'm reading that as someone who, has their head in the sky. You see the cup there with the head? That's your head in the sky. You're full of illusions, and you have all these options that you explore. And even though these options, every time you get involved into one, you think you're gonna reach the sun, which means total happiness in tarot. Can't seem to break through that cloud where the sun is, you see? And you just stay in the shape. So I guess that, body changes right there makes sense, because you realize that, you got to make some change. And you decide to move forward, but you can't. You can't move forward as long as you're stuck with those options, exploring those options. You see those two finsigs in front of the car? They're not letting the car move forward. They're just like stuck in the middle of the road. And as a driver, you have to wait until they move. And as you can see, they're not moving. They're not budging. So, none of these options are going to give you what you want. So you know that you have to put that part of you. And I see that little girl right there. Well, that's not a little girl, but, that image of a woman there pleading as you, like, please help me put this down so that I could transform and probably get something better. So your second card for the recent past is the Hermit card. And in the Hermit card, what that means is usually the Virgo card, but what it means here for you, I see you going into your inner self and looking deep within your soul, thinking about what it is that you want. And you see that snake there? That snake shaped like the infinite love? I think that's what you really want. And inside his little candle lancer, whatever that's called, canister or whatever, the lantern, yes, that. Inside of his lantern, that's a star. There's a star in there. And, you're wishing to that star that you could find infinite love, because that's what you really want. And, you know that what you want is to, have a union. Have a union with someone. See how you got that crown right there, and the other crown? You want to be the king or the queen. And share that with somebody that, truly loves you and wants to be king and queen too. This is usually the marriage card. And with this Page of Swords, it just says that, now you know what you want. So now you have to start taking action and moving towards it. So for your third card in the recent past, we have the Three of Swords, which usually signifies, pain, heartache. It could mean deceit. It could mean a three-way relationship, like a triangle. But the way I'm getting in here is that you know, I'm reading you as this King of Wands. And the King of Wands is someone who's full of passion. He's full of adventure. You know, he goes out and seeks what he likes and leaves behind what he doesn't. You know, probably never been to the same place twice. So, you know, I see you in this energy. This King of Wands with your passion and all your options. Your options that don't lead to happiness. You know, materials, women, royalties, drugs. None of those options that you explore can lead you to happiness. And again, your heart is, you know, in between those cloudy clouds, those rainy clouds. And, you know, until you don't make that change from the Death card over there, or until you don't take action with your Page of Swords, you're going to be stuck within this pain. This stagnant, like the Chariot said, stagnant pain, you know? So, I also picked out Alice in Wonderland Oracle card, and it says nonsense. Number 25, in case you want numbers, I'm not sure. And it says it's time to talk sense. So you see, you started talking sense to yourself, like, you know, this ain't really gonna get me where I wanna go, so I think it's time to make a change. So now we're gonna go into your present, and I picked another butterfly oracle, which says healthcare changes. So I'm thinking that with all this, you're tired. You're tired, and you know, you have to make some changes before it affects your health, your overall health. So, in this Queen of Swords, I'm getting the energy of probably a potential love. Sorry. A potential offer. Someone who wants to offer you honesty, loyalty, truth, realness, you know? And I'm feeling you like this Four of Cups, that you know, you're looking at the offer from the Queen, but you're like, I don't know, because I got these other 3 offers here too. But you know, the way you're looking at the cup, I think you decide to go for it, bringing you to this Five of Pentacles energy, where you chose to go into it. And this card usually means, you know, being left out in the cold. But I'm not getting it like you're being left out in the cold here. I'm getting it more like, you know, you're all right, so you're committing, but you're not really committing. You know, you're exploring whether you really want to commit, if you really want to fall in, you know, because you're still out. You're outside of that house. You're outside of that, you know, that household right there. You're on the outside. And I don't know, you're there like arguing, trying to prove your point or something. Not really sure. But, you know, here goes your card. The Pisces card, the Hangman. And you're probably arguing on that Five of Pentacles with somebody because, you know, you feel stuck. You really don't know if you want to, you know, move forward with that offer of passion that was made to you by that Queen, you know. And I'm taking this as your Queen who's, you know, just patiently waiting for you to break free of this stuck energy and come towards her. You know, and I've noticed that, you know, a few times this structure of you guys have, whoever this person is, and with that card up there, I forgot to mention, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Well, you know, see that little wiggle? That's like a foundation over there of, like and it seems like that foundation has cracked in the past. But, hopefully patience will mend it so that, your life could take a turn for the best with this Wheel of Fortune card. Yeah. So for your last card in the present, you got the Six of Wands. And what I'm seeing here is that, you know, you've been fighting off temptations. You've been keeping your word at this love offer that you return by, being this Queen of Cups. Meaning you've been nurturing, lovable, supportive. But, there's still something that you want to do out there because you're like, I don't know, you're like bored. You're still looking for some type of excitement with this Page of Wands, some enthusiasm, some fun. But, so I'm seeing like you for some reason decide to move on from the Queen of Swords. But it's okay. Because, with the Six of Wands, you move on and it's a victorious journey that you take. Which brings me to your next Alice in Wonderland Oracle card, which is number 26. And it says, it's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, repetition. So I get it. That card says that the minute you got involved in this, it was just the same shit. It was nothing out of the ordinary, nothing to really excite you. So you had to move on. You had to move on. And, in your next Oracle card for the near future, we have sentimental feelings, which means to me that, you're probably feeling a little emotional right now because you had to let go of something that you loved or, probably a good offer. And, but, you had to, that wasn't your wishful thinking. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't the star, That wasn't your Two of Cups, like she's holding, that wasn't your soulmate. And even though it hurt you, you decided to, to hide those feelings and stand strong with your emotions covered as the King of Cups. He's the most lovable king in the deck, but no one will ever know it. That's how well he hides them. Because, you've been through so many options. And in the end, none of those options took you towards that sun. You see that sun over there in this Ten of Swords card? None of them took you there. So you knew you had to put all that to death in order to start anew. And, unfortunately, you had to turn away that offer of love that was given to you. But you see how she's looking at her? The Queen of Swords over there. But you just didn't feel balanced. I don't know. It just didn't bring you balance. It didn't bring you stability. You see, like, let's say that you guys are those two ships in that water. You see how the water's just waving like it was like rocking. So, you had to decide to leave that behind. Leave it behind. Turn it away. And you needed to heal, to rest, to relax, to take a step back. And back to your card again, Pisces, with your hangman. Because, you know, that part up there, that offer, and they didn't let you move on. It kept you stuck. Stuck. You were still in your head, all depressed, crying, barely sleeping at night, thinking about, you know, everything you've invested. Everything you invested, you see? See how there's hangman's money's coming all out of his pocket? I'm not saying that you put in money or you lost money, but you know, your pentacles are your investments. Your money is your investments here. Those little circles on her bed, those are your pentacles. Those are the sun. You know, there's no sun there. No happiness. No, you know, your investments are going down the drain. And as sad as it was, you took your leap. Your leap to move forward. Because somewhere, somehow, you got to make it to that sun. You ain't going to be happy until you make it to that sun. Which brings me to your Alice in Wonderland near future oracle. And it says, card 34, impossible things. Working through disbelief. Imaginative leaps. A fresh perspective. See? So even in your oracle, it's telling you that you had to take a leap and start again. So for your current energy, on the butterfly deck, I have heavenly signs. Meaning, listen to your intuition. Look around you. You know what's right for you. You know what you want. And move forward. Don't change for anyone. Stay loving. Stay nurturing. Stay supportive. And move forward. Move towards that sun. You see how that sun's shining on you, girl? See the yellow clouds? You see the dress all gold? Yeah, that's that sun shining on you, boo. And just focus on you. Focus on your pentacles. Focus on your family, your well-being, your future. Focus on you. All right? And when I went to pull out current energy, 2 cards flew out. So we're going to go with this one. Keeping up. Immerse. Effort. Adventure. Meaning, change. You know, change is coming. That's your card 40, number 40 in case. And it goes so well with this one. Number 11, changed in the name. You have changed quickly. All right, Pisces, so this is what I have for you. I hope this resonated. If so, please hit the like button. If you like the way I read, subscribe. I also do personal readings for $9.79. So, yeah. You have a lot going on here, Pisces, but don't worry. Because, you know, you decided to take the leap and hopefully you're going to move forward. Things are going to get better for you. All right, Pisces. Love you guys. All right, bye-bye.